What's goody, sis and bro? It's your girl Nay, tuning back live with another freaking video. So y'all, today I'm just bringing you another synthetic wig review. This wig is REYNA from the What Lace Cloud 9 Swiss Lace collection. I think it's by Sensational if I'm correct. But I hope you guys really like this video. As always, feel free to subscribe down below. And if you're not part of the family, you can be a sis and bro. All you got to do is subscribe down below and go ahead and click that notification bell so you can get all my updates on when my next video is coming out. So without further ado, y'all, let's just hop right into the video. Alrighty, y'all, so this is what the packaging comes like. It is a Swiss lace. It's from the What Lace collection from Sensational Cloud 9 Swiss lace wig. It is a 13 by 6 frontal, so it goes from ear to ear and has parting space to the back. It also says features and hair maintenance, and then it just gives you, it says this is what other people do and this is what we do. Okay, sis, so we're just gonna get right into it. Right here it just has a pamphlet. It is called REYNA and it is the color 1B. She's cute. So we're just gonna take her out. Ooh, REYNA sis. Yes, she's giving, and she's soft. She's very soft. Show y'all. So inside the lace just comes with 2 clips, as y'all know, and it comes with a clip in the back. One thing about this wig though, it doesn't have that strap like the other wig had. That was just because it was from a completely different company. That was from Friday Night Hair. This is from Sensational, but if they would have put a strap in it to hold it down more securely, that would have been great. It's a 13 by 6 parting space, so it does go from ear to ear, and the 6 inches in the middle. But you guys already know I typically wear my wigs in the middle part. So this is the front of the lace. Looks really good, guys, like really good. And this one is a more brownish tint. I know that the other wig that I had from Friday Night Hair, I always say Friday Night Lights, Friday Night Hair, if you've seen that review, go ahead and check it out now. Tint is more brown on the lace instead of like having that purple aftertone, so I really like that a lot. But y'all, coming out the pack, this looks really good. So I'm about to just plop it on my head so you guys can see how it looks. Ooh. So this is with it just first on my head. The curls are really soft, but they're very defined. We're gonna have to loosen those up a little bit, but I do like it, and I feel like it'll look really good in the middle part. And then with the parting space that we're looking at, this is kind of where the part stops. Hairline is A1. Like, I'm not plucking this at all. A1. We're gonna have to cut this and we're gonna be good. So this is what it looks first on. I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the wig now so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, y'all, so y'all know what it is. I am just going to apply this lace. So right now I'm just going ahead and cutting off my earpieces so they can actually fit to my head. Next, we're about to go in with our Got To Be spray and blow dry that out on the setting cold, y'all. It has to be cold, as y'all know. So we're gonna go ahead and remove our lace now. As y'all like to know, I go section by section so I can make sure I get that zigzag line across the entire lace. It's gonna look white, okay? It's going to look white. But baby, we're going to fix it, okay? So, y'all know I do my earpieces last and hold that down. And then I'm going back in with my God 2B spray and putting a thin layer over top of the lace just so it can lay more adhesively. So you're gonna see how we blend the rest out, but right now I'm just about to take my rubbing alcohol and wipe that all over my forehead for the excess and show you guys parting. So as always, I just want to show you guys how it looks like with me applying a couple of baby hairs on one side. So this is kind of how it's looking like right now. Obviously, like I say, don't worry about this cast right now. We're gonna go ahead and blend that into our scalp. This is kind of just like our primer set on it so that, you know, it will all blend seamlessly. And then here is it without any baby hairs, y'all. So this is kind of how it's looking like. Again, if you don't want any baby hairs and you want to just blend this out, all you need to do is just add some powder to the front. I typically always add powder last just because like sometimes when you're laying your baby hairs down, the powder might get mixed into the actual gel for your baby hair, and that way your baby hair will become brown. So I always apply the powder last. Both sides. I really like this hair, y'all. It's really pretty. I really want to see how it's gonna lay down flatter once I put it in the middle part, because that's kind of the look I'm going for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up doing my baby hairs on this side, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys how I lay this down to get it flat so it's not as poofy. Alrighty, y'all, I'm gonna take my log to body mousse and put that all over the beginning of my head, start to part my hair and really focus on laying down that side. So putting that mousse back on my head and taking my hot comb to go ahead and lay down that hump on the front of my head. If you don't have a hot comb, what the hell? If you don't have a hot comb, you can always use either a curling iron like a wand, or you can even use a iron like for your hair, but I recommend doing that not on your head. Next, we're just going to take a little bit of spray. Well, first I'm going to cut it because it looked like it was too much in my face and there was too much hair in the front, so I cut it. And now we're going to take a little bit of our, I think it's Brazilian keratin lightweight mousse or lightweight spray, and just spray that on our hair. And we're done. Hey y'all, so this is the final look. As y'all can see, I will say I really do like this hair. The curl pattern in itself is really amazing. I'm gonna just push everything to the front so you guys can see. So this is all the hair to the front so you guys can see what you're working with. It is a lot of hair, but it's still nice to the point where it doesn't look too full. One con that I will say is the front is a little bit dense when it comes to the hair in it. So it doesn't exactly frame your face. You have to cut it kind of like how I did, just to make it fit your face. But I really like this unit, y'all. What do y'all think? Lace is like really nice. Say that I did make was that I could have used a darker wig cap instead of a lighter one. The tint to this lace is already kind of light, so you know you could kind of see where my actual lace starts, but this is pretty dang flawless if I say so myself. What are y'all thinking of REYNA? REYNA, baby! So pros and cons. I will say the pros to this is it's really full, beautiful hair. The curls come out really nice and they're very soft. It does tangle, but not as much as I thought it would, just because it is a synthetic curly unit. So that was really great, and it was really easy to style, and the baby hairs didn't really give me much trouble. One con I will say is that the earpieces are a little bit too long. Depending on your head size, you know, maybe you'll be able to get away okay with it and won't have to cut it. But for me, I did have to go ahead and cut the earpieces. One thing I will say is, although it doesn't tangle as much right now, mind you, I literally just put it on my head, so I know it's going to tangle in a little bit. But what I will say is, when it does tangle, it's not the type of hair that you can just run through your fingers through and get the tangles out. Most of the tangles I had to physically like cut them out. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. I really like this hair. Tell me what y'all think. She's about a... Another con that I will say is that the unit is very full at the top, but when it comes more so to the bottom, the ends are a little bit straggly and they don't keep that same tight curl pattern. But when the curls drop out of this unit or settle a little bit more, I think they're gonna blend really, really well with the end. All right, y'all, so as always, I hope you guys like this freaking video. Feel free to subscribe down below, and if you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to comment kind of what your next wig you want me to review. Who should I work with next, y'all? Like, I'm looking for more units that I can wear and that are affordable for y'all, because sometimes, you know, the virgin hair is great, but we just don't got the money for it. So it is what it is, but baby, I'm really liking her. As always, y'all, I will see y'all in my next freaking video. Peace.